Baltimore. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
For the quarterback. With those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out. And when he gets there...
Here we go, let's go. At 18.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Shotgun now for Stroud. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 10. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball.
Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if there's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the ball.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. His first throw is an interception. Azeez Al-Shire has it.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain. Open up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. John.
3rd and long for him here. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Pickup of 12 on that play.
It keeps this drive moving.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Run in right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They toss right to Chubb. Has room into the secondary. Ooh, he made the most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
18.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Off.
Yeah, but this is where you really do start to see just the cream of the crop. The quarterbacks that are the best in this league flush, no matter what the circumstances are, but especially the negative ones. You flush them away and you go persevere.
The big play nets him 17 yards.
So no, it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be
concern. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Hopkins on the slant. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Lamar off the play fake. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
I'll just go get it all right here now. Playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down throw for Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Jackson. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Texans grab it. 30 at the 20. And Houston returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Texans take a 20-zip lead. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans push their lead to 21-zip already. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. LeJohntay Wester to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
LeJohntay Wester.
Up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
This one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Space past the 35. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Going in motion right. Now Jackson off the play action. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory.
Space. Take that shot downfield.
He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Full line formation on 3rd and inches. Jackson trying to sneak it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Come on, got turned into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
Jackson's going to keep it again. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line and is going to head off after a turnover on downs.
Whether they were keyed on him expecting that run or in case of a throw, it worked either way for the defense. When the QB broke for the line, they broke with him, and they drug him down short of the sticks.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
That's with confidence.
1st down, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
18, outside.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. On the move, headed right. The right side hauled in by Collins.
18, outside.
Chubb going for the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Break the backs of the defense.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
All the extra yardage.
18, outside.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
Kate, to put this 1st quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know what the single-season rushing touchdown record is? 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the 1st quarter.
The point after splits the uprights. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you in these.
At the Ravens' 22-yard line.
You just get the playoff. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. Inside field goal range. To the air on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Up and good from Fairbairn. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take it. Run a shot.
Now it's Lamar. His pass is complete.
At the 28-yard line.
Lamar back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it.
At the 37-yard line.
Now here's Lamar. The left side caught by Andrews.
At the 41-yard line.
Jackson yet again. He's got Andrews. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield.
1st and 10.
From the pistol, Henry. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26.
6-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end left. First down, here's Lamar. Gets this one to Andrews.
And 8.
Here's Lamar. And this is going to get him right up near that first. Here's Lamar on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain.
But it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game.
This is the type of upside this route can provide.
An extra point is up and through by Luke. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Keeping it with Mixon. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense.
Bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Lamar's going to keep this one. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
A whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Jackson throwing here. Completed to Flowers.
3rd and 4.
Trying to get it with the option. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Out of the gun, Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Minority and the majority have got to do some damage.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Caught by Flowers. This is going to be a short pickup down to the 22. 3rd and 5 now. Lamar now from the gun. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down.
1st down.
Jackson keeping it himself. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down.
A whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained the play It typically goes for a whole lot more.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but...
Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
180! Nice shot!
Jackson now on third. From the pocket, looking for a target. And this one does not go far.
And it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. That's the type of long, sustained drive goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here's a counter give to Chubb. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Trying to work quickly now.
And the Texans, first down. First and 10.
First down throw by Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does. More aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And with a half of football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Gotta think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. Into the hands of Schultz. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Tony!
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
These tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
To the end zone, but incomplete.
118! What's that?
Again, Stroud. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. Here's Stroud again. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Right down the middle, it's good.
For Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback in. Hopkins put in motion left. On first down, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Right.
180!
From the gun, Jackson. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Way.
Looking to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
We're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. Drawing up the design keeper. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Western on the return. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Oh, he rocks that tackler. And he's taken down after a very productive effort. Pistol snap to Jackson. Hauled in left side. Now it's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45.
First down.
Back now, pressure coming. Finding Flowers.
His behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. First down throw for Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
QB said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Now Jackson on third down. Going deep here for the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Finds a man right side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock.
First and 10, number 14.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way.
Here, when you get down here to the red zone, it's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off.
Quarter down out of 21. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
18.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before. And 8. To the air, Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep.
Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm, and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Jump off caught by his back. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Now.
All right. 18. Let's go.
The give inside the jump. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut.
Pass off that counter action.
Stroud now on third. Escapes the pocket. He's going to run for it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Time to take it himself.
All right. Swap. Level swap.
First and 10 are on the Mixon. They're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30.
18.
First down.
Mixon on the toss. Saw the lane, hit it quick, called out a gain of 7. Nicely done. Here's Chubb on second down. Finds a big lane, and he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. Again, it's Chubb. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans trying to end this before the final quarter. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Extra point sent right down the middle. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Dodge the tackle. And they're all the way across midfield before...
First and 10 at the 40.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds him over the middle. Motion right. This is Henry on second. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Jackson out of the gun on third. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
At the 27-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
This one's to Andrews out right. Jackson trying to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they?
First down. First and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Lamar now from the gun. Andrews snags another one. They send a tight end in motion. Trying to run with Henry. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Hey, up! Tonight! What? Tonight! 180! What is it on?
Here's Jackson to throw. Has it down close. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for safe. Pressure gets there, right side, it's blocked! And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short and they get nothing following the touchdown. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
On third down all season. That's a credit to really the whole team. The preparation, the execution, of that touchdown in the previous drive.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. On play action, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Ooh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line.
Next week, they just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
The drive begins with Henry. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Another run for Henry. And his short gain gets them a new set of down. 8.
Hey, Memphis.
First down, here's Lamar. Right side and into the hands of Bateman.
And at the 49-yard line.
A draw now, this is Henry. Fights his way through a tackle. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
Hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Lamar off the play fake. Completed over the middle. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Mark Andrews with the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end showing, but he can stretch that field. With the route check.
Offense lined up.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Has it at the 2. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that two-point attempt. Whenever you're throwing for 2, you always expect to see the pass go into the end zone because otherwise you risk defenders rallying to the ball and stopping it short.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. With the defensive speed in today's league, gosh, you're just taking a risk anytime you throw it short of the end zone.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Tony.
Mixon on the counter. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
Outside.
Stroud looking to throw. 3rd and 2. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Texans first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Houston.
18. Outside.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. On the move past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
On the ground again with Mixon. And without much room,
18. Outside.
heads out on the bootleg. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw.
18. Outside.
3rd and long for him here. Here's a screen now for Chubb. And they have... And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here, although... They'll run here following the penalty. He's within striking distance. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick.
The point after splits the uprights. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Western on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First down throw for Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast. Lamar's going to keep this one. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Jackson now on 3rd. Flush down out to his left. Jukes away from one. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Baltimore...
Man in motion here.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's got his guys into the red zone. Play action now with Jackson. Cut near the the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens putting up points in a game decided. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and in the...
I'm going to be there to deliver.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Lamar out of the pistol. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for two, but it doesn't work out.
In the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
A give to Mixon up the middle. Dropped by the first guy. Yeah.
On the quick, right?
Looking to throw. Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he's tackled after gaining a hand. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. It's Henry on the counter. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the...
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And there's our last in image of this game. It's intercepted. Traymon Smith picks it. So the Texans come away with the road win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah,